Hi everyone, I just wanted to come back to this blog post and let's see how we can format it and put it on the WordPress dashboard. Previously we wrote this blog post from scratch, so if you need to check that out, go back and have a look at the video. But here we have a nice neat little, I'm just going to run through some of the formatting that I did previously. This is a 391 word post, so it's perfect for what we want. Up the top here is a heading, which will be formatted as H1, and we have 1, 2, 3 subheadings that will be formatted as H2s. And I've also bolded these two words here to remind me to internally link those two posts that are already on the website. So I wanted to show you how I always write in Word. I always save in Word. That way, if something happens to the website and all the data is lost, at least I have this as a backup, although we do backup as well. But you just never know. So here we have our Word. I'm going to select the whole lot. I'm going to Control C. Now, before I leave the Word document, what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that title and I'm going to change it, give it a yellow highlight. Now, the reason I actually do that, and I'll just show you here, and I'll make these. This is a document I've been working on for some time. If I scroll up, you'll see each one of those highlighted yellow lines is a blog post. And later on, I want to look at how we actually generate all these ideas. So I don't know how many are here. There's over 5,449 words in this document already. So that's how I keep track of the way I post blogs. So let's save, let's reduce it, and here we are on our WordPress dashboard. This is the blog for Astro's Adventures Book Club. The book club mainly is targeted at grandparents who enjoy reading and want to share their love of books with their grandchildren. So I have got a new post started, as you can see up here. Nothing else is done. I'm clicking in here. I'm going to Control V, and hopefully, there she goes, she's ticking away a little bit. It's been a slow internet day. There we go. So here is the blog post. I am going now to select the heading, Control X to cut it. I'm going to remove that space by hitting delete. I'm going to come up to enter the title, Control V. Now, before I do anything else, I'm going to set a scheduling time, for this post, and I want it to go out tomorrow, which is the 28th of February at about 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Now, the reason I do that is because it can often take a little bit of time for the permalink to come into place. And I have found in the past, if I click somewhere else or do something else to the document, sometimes that doesn't appear the way I want it. Now, you set your permalink in your settings schedule. This is one of the most important things you should do, because it's these words that appear. Can sharing a book with your grandchildren change their life? They're the sorts of keywords that Google will use to point people towards this article. So I am now going to click inside this text box. I'm going to select it all, and I'm going to go over here to where it says clear formatting. So if I click that, you may have just noticed that these headings have gone back to normal settings. They're not bold anymore. That's okay. I'm just going to go through and bold them. Under the paragraph, I'm going to select heading 2. Now, because I've got my Word document set up properly, and because I don't have many spaces, or any spaces between the lines or paragraph settings, I eliminate all those. I find that this process is a lot quicker. So there you go. I'm going to add it to a category. And here we have our blog post nicely formatted in our WordPress dashboard. The next thing we need to do is add images. So I'm going to go to my library. I'm going to all the way down here, set featured image. Now, the last thing I copy, I hope, is the title, because that's where it is a fundamental. So let's look through to find a nice image. Here's a nice one of a lady with a book reading to her 2 grandchildren, we hope. Now, the first thing I'm going to do over here is the title. So I'm going to select that title and then I'm going to put in the title of the blog post. I'm going to put it in the caption. I'm going to put it in the alt text, and I'm going to put it in the description. Now, it's been proven that if you do this, for every image you add, even the set featured image, your blog posts have a 30% more chance of being found. So I'm going to click on set featured image. That will come up on the blog page. And she's just thinking a little bit. Now, this blog post here, we can see down here, it's got 381 words. So I'm going to go and put some images in here and break this it up. You should have your images around every 150 words. So let's go back. I'm not going to use the same image because the way this theme is set up, the set featured image appears above the actual blog post. So I'm going to choose another one because I just think it's nicer to have more and different images coming up. Let's go through these. Oh, it's a happy, interesting blog post. Let's choose this lady down here. Oh, let's choose this one here. Lady reading to her granddaughter. And again, I'm going to put the title of the blog post in the title of the image, its captions, its alt text, and its description. If I was adding more than one picture, I would change the caption. However, I am still going to use some of the keywords so they get picked up by the search engines. So let's insert that into post. Now, I always set these center. It's personal preference, really. And there we go. We have our featured image down the bottom. You can see that there. We have a nice image in here. It's not scheduled to go out quite yet because we're ahead with these blog posts, which is always a good thing. I'll preview it quickly to make sure that it's okay. Now, the other thing I need to do, whoops, that's naughty, is I need to link it internally to some posts that talk about specifically how we can encourage our children to read more. I bold these and then I go to links in here. And I can't think of anything off the top of my head, so I'm going to just going to type in read and see what the search engine shows me. While I'm waiting, I'm going to remember always open link in new tab. That's essential. And here you can see there's quite some interesting articles that are already on this post. Some of them are pages though, so I need to make sure. All right, so let's look at this one. Encourage a love of reading in your grandkids by sharing your childhood books. Select that, add link. Again, double check that it opens a link in a new tab. I'm going to add link. There she goes. And there you have it. I am going to schedule my blog posts and simply wait. These things always take time, particularly when you've got a video. The video that can get slowed down because the internet decides that it's having a big day. So it should, now just processing that. Coming up here to the edit post information again, it says post schedule. It's told me the date, the year, and it's going out at 4 o'clock in the afternoon. When this is finished loading, I can click on, I hope, Here we go, preview of the post. So there we are. Now this is the time I'm actually not looking at the details, I'm looking at the overall look or feel of the post. This is again because I'm an admin, we've got this really annoying box here, but here we go, there's our grandma and her two lovely girls. I'm going to click on here, I'm just going to scroll down to see that it looks good. The subheadings, the H2 headings look good. Here's our call to action down the bottom. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. I think it's a go. If you've got any questions, drop me a line. Bye for now.